What's up guys, JV2017 here with another Destiny tips and tricks video. And yesterday, Bungie released a Dark Below expansion preview video. There was a lot of info shared in that video and it will probably take me a few videos to cover it all. Link in the description below if you are interested to that video. But today we are covering the 3 exotic weapons that were shown off in that preview. The first weapon we're looking at is the Necrochasm. Now, some of you may recognize this as one of the evolving weapons. That is true, but I'm not going to focus on that in this video. I'm just going to focus on the stats of the exotic version. I'll be making another video about that at a later time, probably later this week. But what's going on with this weapon? Well, it's got a very high rate of fire, as you can tell, very low impact, and then a pretty high stability and reload, and a 42 round mag. So I kind of made the comparison with this weapon to the Atheon's Epilogue, but honestly, looking at these stats, the stability is so high, and that's, way different than the Epilogue. The Epilogue jumps all over the place. The Necrochasm looks like it won't. So this looks like, even better. And it deals arc damage, and the 2 modifiers, let's talk about those. Cursebringer, precision kills with this weapon frequently trigger a Curse Thrall explosion. You guys know the Curse Thralls are in the summoning pits. They're also on the sword mission, the sword story mission. Those guys can really get, dangerous when they're close to you and explode, and it can, one-shot you. So you get a chance with precision kills to trigger one of those. That's really cool and probably really effective on your enemies. The next modifier is Rangefinder. Nothing really special. Aiming this weapon increases its effective range. We already know about that modifier. There's not really anything else to talk about with that, but the Necrochasm looks like a beast of a weapon. Can't wait to get my hands on it. Next up is the No Land Beyond Sniper Rifle, and what's unique about this is it's actually a primary. This will go into your primary slot. It's not a special. It's kind of like the universal remote in that it goes in your primary slot. So you could probably use 2 snipers. I think that's possible. You could use a sniper in your special and this sniper in your primary. So let's talk about the stats here. The range is off the charts. I think that has to do with the name of the weapon, and look how long the barrel is. It looks very cool. The only other stat to really talk about is the reload. The reload's pretty high, and it's got a 6 round mag. It does not have an element on it. Keep that in mind as well. So let's look at the modifiers. The first one is Mulligan. Missing a shot has a chance to return ammo directly to the magazine. That's awesome for snipers, especially in PvP in the Crucible. I think that's a really awesome sniper modification there. And the next one is awesome too. The Master. Increased precision damage. Kills briefly increase damage against next target. So if you're able to string together kills with the No Land Beyond, this thing is going to be very, very powerful. Even though the impact is pretty low off the bat, if you can, take advantage of the Master, you will be a master with this sniper rifle. Just kidding, that was terrible. Let's get on to the next weapon. The last weapon we're going to be talking about is the Dragon's Breath Heavy Rocket Launcher. So of course it goes in the heavy category, and this thing looks awesome. Look at it. Bungie showed this gun off a ton in their video. Again, you can find that link in the description below to that video. So let's look at the stats. The blast radius and the stability are the high points here. It has a very high blast radius. Everything else is pretty middle of the road, and it holds 2 shells. So it also deals solar damage. You can tell very clearly on there, 302. I assume that's not upgraded. And let's talk about the modifiers. Tripod. This launcher's tube can hold 3 shells, so that'll just increase that mag size to 3. And the next one is special. It's Pyromancer. Rounds fired from this weapon leave a solar flare upon detonation. Now, I don't know exactly what's going on. I don't know what a solar flare is. I tried to search for it. There's nothing in the game right now that is a solar flare, but I can only assume that once you detonate your rocket, it hits its, destination, it's going to leave some kind of AoE effect in the form of a solar flare. To wrap up this video, I'm going to show you guys some cool screenshots of, these weapons from the gameplay that Bungie had in their preview. Unfortunately, they don't show the No Land Beyond. I think they showed just an ADS, little picture, but I'm not showing you that in this video. Anyways, guys, let me know which one of these exotics looks the coolest to you. I think I'm going to go with the No Land Beyond. I think that looks the coolest. However, the Necrochasm is probably the weapon I'm going to be using the most if I do, in fact, get lucky and get that exotic weapon. So, anyways, guys, if you learned something new from this video, remember to hit that like button. I'd really appreciate it. Also, don't forget you can subscribe to this channel for more Destiny tips and tricks content leading up to the Dark Below expansion. Talk to you guys next time. Peace.